Now, what we should do as Muslims. So Allah explains us in Surah Al-Imran 3:102 ayah. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha haqqa tuqatih wa la tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. O you who believe, take guard of Allah as the right of taking His guard, and die not except you are Muslim submitters. Now this ayah is referring to the believers. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O who you believe. Amanu taqullaha haqqa tuqatih. You take guard of Allah as the right of God, as the taking of His right of His guard. What is the right of taking His guard? What is right in taking guard from Allah? How? You see, the taqwa in Arabic means to defend, to preserve yourself, preserve. You see, I would like to give a comparison between the word in English guard and the word junnah, which means to shield. You see, there are two words which we must understand. There are people, because Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha haqqa tuqatih. Oh, you believe, take guard of Allah as the right of taking His guard. Now, guard is basically what Allah says in the ayat, the essence, whatever you understand, the essence from Allah's message. You have to, when you follow that, you are guarding your psyche. You are preserving your psyche or psychology by implementing those rules. So you're psychologically you are benefited and physically you are benefited. Remember this. That is taking guard from Allah's ayats. Preserving yourself from Allah's ayahs, taking a guard. You understand what I'm saying now? Taking a guard from Allah's ayahs is taqwa. And how you take? By following and implementing the ayahs in your life. But if you are shielding your personality, that is junnah. If you shield your personality by again Allah's ayahs, that you reading an ayah to someone, so that he will think that you are an implementing man. So if I read an ayah, but if I don't implement, so people will consider me as a believer or ignorant man. So now I am shielding myself by the ayahs. So if a person who shields the ayahs, he is not taking guard from Allah's ayahs. He is just using an ayah to cover his personality, to shield his personality. Why I am reminding you of this? Because at times we are confused of taking guard from Allah's ayahs and by shielding our personality from the Allah's ayahs. Like in the garden, when we were Adam was thrown out from the garden, taken out from the garden, the people, they started covering themselves from the leaves. That is again shielding. You are exposed basically. For Allah knows us completely. He knows in and out. But if you take guard and if you cover yourself, covering is basically by the ayahs. Covering yourself is shielding your personality. That you don't take, like you don't guide yourself by the ayahs, but you recite an ayah to shield yourself. Do you understand the difference now? Taking guard of by the Allah's ayahs, that like for example, like one do not be a thief, do not rob. For example, now there is a commandment. Now if I know the Arabic text, if I read and explain this ayat to people, that we should not be thieves, we should not rob, and I implement in my life, so I have taken the guard from Allah's eyes. But basically if I read an ayah and I am a robber, I am a thief basically, so I am using an ayah to shield my personality. That is not taking a guard, that is shielding. So there is an ayah in the Quran, which it is not in this booklet, but you can write down in Munafiqun 63 ayah 2. Ittakhadhu aymanuhum junnah wa yasadduna an sabilillah innahum sa'a ma kanu ya'malun. That these people have taken a shield. They made their iman their right by shielding themselves, and they are opposing from the way of Allah, and that is bad what Allah says what they do. So there are people who are hypocrites, who are reciting an ayah and they are shielding their personality. Because they recite an ayah, the other fellow listen to the ayat and he's submitting. Because whenever you read the ayat, Whether you follow or not follow, you submit. That's the nature of the ayat. The moment the ayat is being recited, the other person submits. He may not implement, but he submits. So other person just want to take the pleasure of other person's submission to the ayat. So he recites the ayat, and now he is hiding his personality. He is shielding his personality if he is not implementing. That is not taking guard. Recitation of the ayat to people and showing the ayat to people, and if you are implementing, then you are taking guard as the right of God, as the right of taking guard from the Allah. This is very important. If you know an ayah, you believe in it and you practice it, then you are taking guard from Allah's ayahs. And if you are not implementing or practicing the ayahs, but you are reciting an ayah, that is shielding your personality. That is shielding, that is not taking guard. That is the difference. So that is why we should be very clear in this what Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha haqqa tuqati. That He says, oh, you will take guard of Allah as the right of taking His guard. Do not befool yourself by making a shield of the ayahs. You have to take guard as it is the right of taking guard. And die not except you are Muslim. And die not except you are Muslim, meaning all your life you were taking guard. All your life you were taking guard, and now the death has come, you are submitter at the time of death. So you were taking guard as the right of taking guard, and at the end of his life, that person is dying as a submitter. Because all his life he was taking the right guard, as it should be taken, as the guard should be taken, as the right of taking Allah's guard. How I explain? By following the ayahs, by implementing the ayahs, by believing and practicing the ayahs. It is the right of taking guard. And then you die as a Muslim submitter for Allah. That is how you have to do that.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Muhammad Sheikh's channel. Please click the bell icon so that you may receive timely notifications of our upcoming videos.